What is going on, all you holotable heroes? Welcome back to another IMPS Imperial Military Podcast Show. My name is Itachi, and we got my good friend, my buddy, my pal, and guildmate Evo on. What's going on, brother?
Not much. What is up?
Not much, man. Not much. Yeah, actually not too much to talk about today. So I know some new requirements came out for Galactic Legend Jedi Master Luke Skywalker. We got some new prereqs that are required. So they added in let's see, we added in Chewie, Han Solo, Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker, R2-D2, and Rebel Y-Wing. So those were the 5 new ones that they added in for Jedi Master Luke Skywalker. We already had C-3PO, Mon Mothma, Chewie and 3PO, Old Ben, and Jedi Training Rey. So Jedi Knight Luke is fairly new. How do you feel about this, man?
Oh, that's that Luke. I thought it was CLS for some reason when I first looked at it.
No.
So I mean, well, there's your paywall right there.
Yeah, there's your paywall.
Because I mean, everybody else, like, well, not everybody else, but you know, most of those people are people that you're gonna want to have already and have geared. You know, 3PO and Chewie's a relatively new character as well. Yeah,
this is probably right now the biggest paywall is for Jedi Master Luke, because you got Mon Mothma, Chewie 3PO, Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker, and Rebel Y-Wing, which are all new. It's 4 new characters. And Jedi Knight Luke, who should be in the journey guide, is in the journey guide now. You know, he requires.
You got to fix my screen.
What's wrong with your screen?
Oh, it's got that little thing on the side.
So he requires some relics, right? So C-3PO, so that's good. C-3PO's in both. But then Darth Vader, Hermit Yoda, original trilogy Chewbacca, which is in both. That's good. So there's 2 characters that are in both requirements. But then Rolo, CLS, Captain Han, Lando Calrissian, and Wampa all have to be relicked. And he also requires some ships. Rebel fleet. It looks like you have to have Han's Millennium Falcon at 7 stars. And at least Wedge's X-Wing at 7 stars. So and a 55,000 GP level on that as well. So these are some pretty tall order requirements here for Jedi Master Luke Skywalker so far.
So what are we calling him? Because Galactic Legend Jedi Master Luke Skywalker. That's what those letters are. Giljimals. Even just Jedi Master Luke Skywalkers.
Yeah, I think just Jedi Master Luke Skywalker.
Jimmels.
Yeah. Jimmels. Jamels. So yeah, I mean, he's got a pretty tall order for as far as requirements are concerned so far. And we still have 5 more characters to go. / ships.
A lot of tips.
Yeah. Now, Big Papi Palpatine. So, Sith Eternal Emperor. So they added in Darth Sidious, Darth Maul, Count Dooku, Sith Marauder, and the new Imperial TIE Bomber. So not such a tall order so far for Sith Eternal Emperor. Interesting enough. So you got kind of more so 2 paywall characters with or a paywall ship with the Imperial TIE Bomber. I don't think everyone has that, and it's only at 6 stars. It doesn't have to be 7 stars on both of them, that and Y-Wing. And then Admiral Piet. So Admiral Piet is really the big one, right? Because I think most people, this is free to play farmable, so it's not like this isn't farmable right now. Piet is the newest character, not farmable. Granted, you know, you have 2-3PO just became farmable.
Aren't they supposed to be like rushing the farmable status of him though? Didn't they announce that?
Yeah, they are. They are. It is like a 6-week turnaround, I think, is what it is, as opposed to the normal like 3 months. Yeah. So I feel like Big Papi Palpatine so far seems a lot more obtainable. Is probably going to be a lot more obtainable for most people based off of the requirements. Yeah.
For sure.
All right, guys. For sure. So that's that. General Anakin Skywalker is now permanently over in the Journey Guide, so that's pretty exciting, actually. So I know some of our normal viewers, aka Darth Asta, got their gas this week. Congratulations to you guys. And anyone else that got their gas. So gas is now officially able to get. You can go in and get him at any time now. Anytime. He's in there permanently. The event has been around for a year, which is very nice. Hoping to get him soon on some accounts. This one and my main account. For sure. So, guys, we do this every Tuesday night, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We go over our free-to-play accounts. It's the IMPS Itachi and IMPS Evo accounts. I'll be going over mine first, and then we'll switch over to Evo over there. So this is 100% free to play, $0 spent, not even hyperdrive bundle, nothing, nada, completely free to play. So 100% grind on this account. My arena rank right now is 119. It is much improved from last week for sure. I think we're closer to the 200s.
Yeah.
So been doing a little bit better. Still using Padme, so that hasn't really changed. Just was able to get in, do a little bit more grinding on the arena climb, and whatnot, picking opponents better, things like that. Fleet rank is I'm at 16th. Ended up at 16th today. So we're using the Malevolence over there. It's working out great. Obviously still need some like gear things and star counts on some of these characters, but that's been going really well for me, actually. Been pretty excited about that. We went into this week, we got Rhodium last week in Grand Arena, and we're in Division 5, so that was really nice. We're headed to Kyber. Current rank 2,423, which I never expect to be very high on this account, but the fact that we are in a Rhodium, it has been a while since we've been actually into a Rhodium, not just hitting a Rhodium at this time for the final week of Grand Arena, for quite some time actually on this account. We've gone up against a lot more pay to play accounts out there here more recently, and have lost a lot. But we're doing better this week. We're doing better I should say this month, with Grand Arena. So that's coming along nicely. Still with BDB, that is our guild. Loving being in there. Geonosis Territory Battle Light Side is going on right now. So that's great. So let's get into the characters, what I'm working on and things like that, what my favorites are at the time right now, and what we're working towards. So right now, this top 12 here are my favorites. General Grievous, B1 Battle Droid, Geonosis Soldier, Droideka, B2 Super Battle Droid, IG-100 Magna Guard, Asajj Ventress, Han Solo, Shaak Ti, Chewbacca, the Honey Jahani, and the bad girl herself, Bastila Shan Fallen. So that's my top 12. That's the 12 characters that I'm working on right now. Most of them are on gear. As you guys can see, as majority of them are 7 stars. In the case of Chewbacca, he's not 7 stars, but we're only working on gear right now, trying to get him to gear 11. But I'm really focused in on my droids right now, and Asajj Ventress, so that I can go and get gas, along with Shaak Ti. So I need gas. Is what it is. We're really close now. Like, I can kind of taste it. We're looking at gear at this point, which is pretty exciting. So my man's General Grievous is gear 12, along with B1 Battle Droid. So we're just trying to get those final pieces of gear. They each need 4 pieces of gear to go to gear 13. And then we start placing relics on these guys. Geonosis Soldier is on here because of ships. Geonosis Soldier is a ship over for my fleet arena, and because it is my arena team, I need to take him to relic. So in gear 13, so he's 2 pieces away from G13, which is actually pretty exciting. I've been working on my geos on this account since its inception. Literally, we've been working on them pretty much since the inception of this account. So getting him to gear 13 is going to be nice. It's going to help out that team over in 5v5 for GAC as well, with being a little bit more durable and a little harder to kill. Yeah, I like that as well. My man's Droideka is at gear 10. We did throw the Zeta on him as well, so we'll be looking to take him up to gear 13. B2 Super Battle Droid is at gear 9 right now, on his way to gear 10. Does have the Zeta on him as well. IG-100 Magna Guard, I just got to gear 9 today. I'm probably going to take him gear 12 and throw the Zeta on. I did that on my main account. We'll see how that works out for me. And then Asajj Ventress is almost to gear 12. She needs 2 more pieces over here for gear 12, and then I can take her on to gear 13 in relics. Which is pretty exciting, actually, because she was kind of lagging behind the past couple of weeks, and we've gotten some good traction on her, which is good, which is nice. Han Solo, I haven't really touched Han Solo's gear or Chewbacca's gear here lately, just because I really need to finish my droids first. I need to get gas like ASAP, right? And so that's why I'm like kind of behind on Han Solo's and Chewie's gear, and it may get pushed back even more once we get gas. Shaak Ti is on her way to 7 stars, and she is my main farm over in Fleet Arena hard nodes, guys. 5A hard fleet battles. So she's the first thing I get every day. I need to start working on her gear. As you can see, I pretty much have omegaed everything that I could. These last 2, I have omegaed everything that I could. These last 2 are Zetas, and definitely going to put both of those Zetas on Shaak Ti for sure. Chewie, like I said, with Han Solo in the same boat. Haven't really worked on these guys like I should, especially with having Han's Millennium Falcon unlocked on this account. But it is what it is. It is what it is. The Honey Jahani, she's my secondary farm for hard nodes, light side 6A hard. So we're farming her. I accidentally hit activate at some point, so as you guys can see there, that's where we're at right now. 89 shards in. Bastila Shan is my main farm. Got the main chick and the side chick.
Your main squeeze.
Yeah, 7A hard dark side. Right now 165 shards. So she's well into 5 stars. We won't be activating her until we hit 7 stars for sure. So that's that. We're gonna get into it with the rest of the account, guys. Here we go. So let's start off with the 501st Now these guys are going to have to go up on the board here very, very, very soon. I don't necessarily want to be gearing them the same time I'm gearing up gas, and so that means I need to start putting them on the board here soon, getting them to gear 12 at the very least, gear 13. I'm gonna need to anyways for their ships for gas, so these guys need to get favorited here soon. I'm gonna go ahead and finish off my droids, and then we'll pick these guys up to start working on them. Moving on to bounty hunters, and these guys really haven't moved since the last guys you were on. We hit gear 12 last week with Bosk, so you guys got to see that. So since then I haven't really touched these guys. They're just chilling for the time being. The Empire, same here. I haven't really touched my Empire, guys. Darth Vader is still chilling at gear 10. Palp is at 11. Colonel Stark's at 11. Veers is at 10. Admiral Thrawn's at 9. So at some point I really need to work on my Empire, but right now we're so focused on gas. I got so much to do with gear for gas that these guys have kind of got put on the back burner. We will be bringing them to the forefront here soon, as they're an important team. Ewokins. Like I said, I'm not touching these guys anymore. We got our 7-star C3PO. That's all I needed. These guys at this gear level with the Zetas that they have do fantastic for me, enough to trip up some people over in GAC and do some good things on defense. The First Order. Yeah. That's about it. Again, guys, this is next year's project. We've already talked about this. It's starting to get into Galactic Legends for next year for sure. By the end of this year, we're looking to have Gas, D-Rev, maybe beginning of the year Malik, if we're lucky, the end of the year. But we'll see there. But yeah, this is definitely a 2021 project, not a 2020, and so they will continue to remain where they're at, untouched, for the rest of the year. Moving on to G-Rep Galactic Republic, the pride and joy of this account, ladies and gentlemen, is this Galactic Republic. Now we got some work to do on Mace Windy down here. He's ready for 7 stars, and as you can see, Plo Koon is so close to 7 stars now. But we got to take Mace to 7 stars, and we got to start working on his gear. We need him at least gear 11, maybe gear 12 to meet those requirements for gas. Plo Koon will definitely need to be at the bare minimum gear 11. He's a pretty easy gear, so that shouldn't be too hard. And I am grabbing him over in the fleet store, which let's do that right now, as I see him pop up on a daily basis. So 2 more shards to go there, and we'll be at 7-star Plo Koon, and I can start working on his gear, put him on that favorites. These guys have not moved past Relic 5 for some time now, and they will continue to remain there for a while. So yeah, our next focus is going to be huge on gearing Shakti and these clones, and then we can go in and get gas, and that'd be good things. Good things. DSP, what's going on, man? Moving on to Geos, my friends. We have done some work with Geos. Relic 5 Sunfac, Relic 3 Geonosian Spy, and Soldier is close to being Relic, 2 pieces away, along with Geonosian Brood Alpha. So I'm looking to get these guys to Relic outside of Poggle. I'll take the gear 12 and we'll call it quits there. But Brood Alpha, Soldier, Sunfac, Spy. I started with Sunfac and Spy, and I'll hit Soldier before I do Brood Alpha, because those 3 are directly related to ships for me and my fleet arena, man. He said Geos. Oh, Way shards should be easy. What? Oh, Watt shards. Oh yeah, Watt shards I'm able to get very easily with this Geonosian team for sure. They're doing good things over there in Geonosian territory battles, dark side. So yeah, these guys are doing good. They continue to be my main defense actually over in GAC. They still trip people up from time to time, and at the very least, they steal some banners. I love that. Jedi, haven't really touched these guys. So definitely gonna have to, once we're talking about getting into like Malik, Bas LaShawn needs to be stronger than what she is right now, for sure. And so we'll get there. So Jedi Knight Revan is Relic 2. Jolie Bindle Gear 12, Bas LaShawn Gear 11, Barris Offie's Gear 12, Grandmaster Yoda Gear 11, Hermit Yoda is at Gear 10. And so we got some work to do with these Jedi, but they're kind of on the back burner right now. We got to get Darth Revan, we got to get Gas, and then we can come back, touch up these Jedi for sure. Night Sisters, outside of Saj Ventress, I'm not really doing too much with the Night Sisters. Connor, what's going on, man? How you doing? But I need to find time for them. They're doing fantastic things for me over my Hyperdrive bundle account on GAC defense, to be completely honest with you guys. And it'd be nice to have that on this account as well, not gonna lie. So but right now the focus is Asajj and gearing her to be ready for Gas. Moving on to the Old Republic. Haven't really touched these guys outside of Juhani. Karth is done as far as star count is concerned, so is Cander's Ordo. We gotta get Juhani there. We gotta get the bad girl Bastila there. And then I can work on Mission Vat and Zalzabar. Good old Zalabar. Yeah, Old Republic teams are still a thing over in Grand Arena for sure. They can be good to trip people up on defense. They're good to use on offense with their dots. And they can be pretty hard to beat if you have them geared and modded correctly, for sure. Moving on to Rebels. Rebels on Rebels. Like I said, my Rebels I haven't really touched, guys, and they've been kind of sitting kind of sad over here. Especially after working so hard to get this team, K2SO, Cassian, Andor, Jyn Erso. I haven't even put any gear into them. You guys remember that? We went in pretty hard last year on these guys, and they've just been sitting here. Now I have been picking up Luke and Obi-Wan, old Ben, here and there over in the guild store as they pop up over there. But I'm not like saving currency for them because I do know that they're fairly easy farms. So they're sitting there. Viva la Resistance. Hey, our movie trailers, what's up, man? Again, Resistance is 2021 project, guys. They're gonna stay like this for a while. As you guys know, like, we're not going after Galactic Legends on this account this year. It's just not a thing. It's D-Rev, Gas, Malik, really is the focus here. To be honest with you, to get there, get to where we really want to be at by the end of 2020. Moving on to Separatists. So Geos are looking good. Grievous droids are starting to come along pretty nicely here. We're about halfway on Wat Tambor, so should be a couple more, probably 2 more, I'd say. It seems like the guild is getting more and more Wat Tambor shards on a pretty regular basis, so there is the potential for us to get more with the next Geonosis Territory Battle Dark Side event that comes around. But we'll see what happens. But yeah, at least 1 or 2 more Dark Side Territory battles to come for Wat Tambor before we get him unlocked. So that's exciting. The Sith is my weakness on this account. Surprise. Yes, it's definitely a surprise. As you guys know, we're all about the Sith here at Itachi Gaming. And you know, for this to be called IMPS, we do have our IMPS, our Imperial Military there, our troopers. We do have those guys, but our Sith are looking very lackluster on this account, I must say. But it's okay. Moving on to Sith Empire, HK47 is at 7 stars. Again, not activated. Keeping that GP low, ladies and gentlemen, is what we are doing as much as possible. So, those are my characters. And you're probably asking, hey, you didn't say what you're doing in Cantina battles. That is because I've been spending my Cantina energy on signal data. That's right, signal data, ladies and gentlemen. We need to be working on relics right now, and so to improve my roster and making sure that I'm not activating too many characters and not working on too many projects at one time as far as gear is concerned, I am just farming signal data right now to improve the relic quality on this account, which I think is a good idea. I may keep this up for the rest of the year, is continue to farm that signal data so I can really work on relics, because we're going to want to relic the rest of our Jedi. I'm going to want to relic Gas in the Clone Troopers, Shock T. I'm going to want to relic D-Rev once we unlock D-Rev as well, and so that's gonna take quite a bit of signal data in order to do that. And so kind of thinking I'm gonna start hoarding these for a little bit and hoarding them, I'm sorry, and using Cantina energy towards that for a little while, at least. So at some point we will switch up D-Rev. There are quite a few characters that we need to get out of Cantina battles for Darth Revan. So those are my characters. Let's move over to ships, and we'll do light side, dark side as always, my friends. So Bittle B, I pick up Bittle B every once in a while. I did not today. I was trying to finish off a gear piece. It didn't happen, but I am picking him up here and there. Rex's Arc 170. This can only be found in one place. Oh, Fleet Arena Store. Hello, thank you. And so that's where we're actually farming that out of. Rex's Arc 170 is out of the Fleet Arena Store. We got 112 shards right now. We need 330 to make 7 stars, so we got a ways to go. Anakin's ETA-2 Starfighter. Man, this thing is taking me forever. It is at 5 stars. It is my secondary farm over in Fleet Battles 1B hard. Guys, if you're starting out a new account, get on Anakin's ETA Starfighter ASAP, guys. It's early. It's at 1B hard. Just farm that thing. Don't wait. Baron is ready to be activated, but we haven't worked on 5s here as far as gear is concerned, so we need to work on 5's gear. We'll end up activating this at some point and getting that in. So outside of that, most of my rebel ships are at 7 stars. If you guys remember, we hit these pretty hard at the time. Hans Millennium Falcon was the meta with rebels, and then it shifted as we got more negotiators and malevolences and stuff like that hitting the holo tables. So working on that. We need to work on essentially underlying gear for this fleet. This fleet is probably the most underlying character intensive out of all the fleets that are out there. Most of these ships requiring at least 2 characters for these ships, many of them requiring 3, very few only requiring 1. So and that will go along with the home one. Plo Koon Starfighter, we can go ahead and unlock and take the 7 stars. We did get our Mace Windu shards today, so that was nice. So he's at 75 out of 100. We've got 2 more events to go for endurance to be at 7 stars. So we got a little bit until we can actually go in and do gas, because I'm going to need a 7-star Galactic Republic ship. Endurance is going to be that ship that gives me time to get the gear done on these characters that are needed. So that's our light side ships. Moving on to dark side. Hyena Bomber is still a big farm for me right now. We're at 60 out of 100, so a little over halfway to 7 stars. That's over here at 8B hard. And I know Evo's got some experience with this guy, facing it on defense.
Mm-hmm. Pain in the butt, man.
Pain in the butt, huh? Slave 1, I'll come back and hit up at some point to get that finished, but right now, not a big focus for me. Vulture Droid, I'm trying to get this guy done as well. We're at 64 out of 85 shards, so this is another hard node farm for me over in 4D hard light side. So I am farming those two particular ships at the moment. Not really touching on IG 2000 right now because I don't feel like doing the gear, or the IG IG 2000, because I don't feel like doing the gear on IG 88. So right now we're gonna leave that alone. I do need to gear that ship is actually fairly integral to the Malevolence fleet as far as regaining health, protection, and things like that on your droid characters. So that's pretty big. Houndstooth has been 7 stars for a while. The Geos are just getting stronger every day with these relics, which is nice. Yeah, they're eating their Wheaties right now. So nice to see that nice glowing red around those underlying characters for the Geos now. Haven't done much with any of these other guys. Tide Vance I've been subsequently getting, not actually focused on it, but just get the shards here and there. Xandu Blood is done, which is nice. Malevolence, we're farming with our Get To, which we'll go over here in a little bit. But I do need Grievous to get to Relic, like, quick. Oh, he's got 4 more pieces. Man, that Relic grind, free to play, sucks. Getting to gear 13, I gotta say. Nice thing though is I do have all of his abilities to 6 stars, or 6 stars, tier 6. We need 6 stars to get to tier 7 and 7 stars to get to tier 8 on this, but his crew power is complete. So he's going to gain 30% turn meter whenever an allied Vulture Droid is defeated, which is very nice and goes along quite well with our lineup that we have. So yeah, those are all those guys. Chimera, I still haven't done the 7-star event. It's not a focus for me. Rebels need a lot of gear for me to go in and do this event. They're actually geared pretty low for this event, to be completely honest with you. Executrix is at 7 stars, but haven't really worked on that character either, so they're just kind of chilling. Moving on to shipments. As you guys know what to do here, right? These refresh every couple hours. Make sure you go in here, get that gear. You should have plenty of credits. DSP says Relic G13 is a grind for sure. Yeah, man, especially free to play. Not being able to spend crystals really on that stuff. Ugh. Or money. The weekly shipments, make sure you guys go in here, check these. Obviously they got Lando, and I'm actually gonna grab these. It's not the best because it's 1,000,000 credits for 5 shards, but anything to help us along to be able to get Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker, get us a little bit closer there, even though it's not a focus for me right now. But I've got plenty of credits. So Cantina battles, this right now is all about shipbuilding materials for me. I am grabbing Pal out of here, as he has come to life with Mon Mothma. So I am grabbing him out of here as well for the time being. Guild store, this has been more about gear for me than anything else. Grabbing the gear that I need these. Always need MK3 Carbantes. So as you can see, a lot of these like Mark 5s I've got 209 of. I continue to buy these like every time I see them because they can get scarce very, very quick. Not really farming any characters out of here. This is mainly gear for me right now. Squad arena, this is getting poured into prestige. So for ships, I want to be completely ready once I hit 6 and 7 stars on the Malevolence to just be able to pop those abilities up. Galactic War Store is all about feeding into our shard store. So we're just grabbing these maxed out characters to convert over in the shard store. I haven't really been grabbing anything out of the mod store as of late. I'll probably get back to doing that here soon. I really need to go over the mods that I currently have as opposed to just continuously buying them. That's part of the process of working mods and seeing where those mods get me before I start buying them again. Fleet store, again, this is mainly Rex's Arc 170 out of here. I have pretty much everything else out of here. We've been grabbing Plo Koon, so we should have Plo Koon at 7 stars soon. So this will probably come down to just Rex's Arc 170 and me going back to grabbing Zeta materials and stocking up on those bad boys. Guild event store. Now, get one. We've saved up enough to be able to 7-star gas as soon as we get him. So I've started to grab gear here and there, staying above about 77k. But I've started to grab gear here and there out of here to help us along with our gear 12, gear 13 transitions. Definitely helps out. Definitely helps out a lot. To be able to grab those things. Like, I'm gonna grab these Carbantes because we always need Carbantes. I'm not grabbing characters out of here. Again, this is mainly gear to help us out with our gear grind is what I'm looking at in here. At some point I'll probably switch over to getting Wampa because we need Wampa at 7 stars for Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker, JKLS, so we'll need that as well. Get 2 is getting poured right on into the Malevolence, 45 out of 85 shards, so right at the halfway point for 6 stars. And the reason we're behind, if you guys can see, I do have 50 shards in on the negotiator. So when I was running 4 accounts, 5 accounts, I was grabbing negotiator shards on accident. Messed up our Malevolence farm. Championship store. This is all about the gear, ladies and gentlemen. Get your gear out of here. Make sure you scroll down here to the bottom. Make sure you're not missing any gear pieces that you may need that are purple, and then go in and get your what is this, your gear 12, gear 13 pieces as well. Shard store, again guys, this is gear, same thing. Scroll down, see what you got down here at the bottom. See if you need any of these purple pieces that are hard to get, and then start looking at the gear 12 stuff that you're gonna probably need a lot of. So I'm gonna grab those. Oh no, I'm not, because I don't have enough currency. That's probably why I didn't grab them. But yeah, that's about it there. That's about it what I have. DSP says, once you're all in buying Zetas, it's nice. Yeah, man, it is nice to have pretty much everything in that shop I've purchased. So I think Slave 1 still pops up every once in a while, and I'll grab that, but Slave 1's also farmable. Rex's Arc 170 is the only thing that's not farmable that's in that shop that I don't have. So that's my account, guys. Like I said, we are on our gas farm right now and getting those characters to where they need to be at. So we're getting closer and closer, little by little, every day. And so I'll be so happy once I'm done with these farms. It's such a long farm, man. I spent most of my year farming for gas this year. It's a tall order. It's a tall order. You don't realize it when you say it. I'm a farm for gas this year. And then you're like, oh crap, I wasn't even close when I started this. All right, we're gonna switch it over to Evo, and he's gonna take over. It's all you, brother.
Yeah. Hi. How's it going? Let's see. See where I'm at. Oh, look at that. Look at that Relic 3 boss. So shiny red. Love me some Bosk. I bask in my Boskness.
Bask in Boskness.
So I'm actually trying to low-key work on these guys. I'm back to farming Arc Trooper again. So I finished my Murder Bear farm.
Nice.
So now I'm back to farming Arc Trooper. Once I get through Arc Trooper, then I'll round out my Sith Empire team. But yeah, work working on the ARC Trooper, so I want to actually activate these guys and use this team because I've got the full team. I've got Shakti, she's 7-starred. There's no reason I can't, start using this team. So, working, I got Fives to Gear 12. He's actually the one I'm working on right now for Gear 13. And then I can just, pretty close with Rex. I can get these guys up, so they're on a short list.
Short list, okay.
Bounty hunters are good. Probably won't really mess with them in a while since I have 7-star Chewbacca now. So, plus with Boss get Relic, like the team's good enough. Empire, definitely tossing these guys some gear as I see it. Not necessarily a TIE fighter pilot, but Vader, Palpatine, Tarkin, Thrawn. If I see a piece of gear that they can use, I'm trying to toss it on there.
Nice.
Ewoks, so obviously I have Chirpa at 7-star, just need to knock him up there. I did put the Zeta on him, and I just need to work on their gear so that I can get me some
C-3PO.
Sorry, distracted by something. First order, I'm in the same boat, so we're just gonna glance right back there. Galactic Republic.
G-Rep.
So, I mean, this is where I've been focusing. Let's see what this is. Sure, why not? This is where I've been focusing because of my ships. DSP! So, obviously, Jedi Knight Anakin is Gear 12, Ahsoka's Gear 12, Fives is Gear 12. I'm getting Plo Koon up to Gear 11.
Nice.
And then I'll circle back. I'll probably, at that point, depending on where I am with C-3PO, I might work on Padme a little bit, but otherwise I was going to circle back around and get Anakin to 13, Ahsoka 13, Fives 13, and just start working on that.
Huh.
But yeah, I'm playing around with this group right now, so we'll see how I do it. My Geos are not as... They have not been eating their Wheaties. So, they're there. They're there doing their little buggy thing. Jedi are just chilling really at this point. They're tired of doing all the work in arena. They want a vacation. My sisters haven't started on.
That's how Padme feels, man. She's like, bruh.
My Old Republic is like an inch away from being ready for Malak, so
oof.
It's on my list.
So close.
Rebels. Yeah. Everything's focused on Galactic Republic right now, so Rebels have been just kind of spectating. I don't really have Separatists, Sith. I mean, this is the team that I've been using quite a bit for things. It's just a fun team to play. Obviously, Trey needs some work. The whole team needs some work, but... And Sith Empire, just working my way towards Malak. So much to do.
Always, man. There's always so much to do.
Don't follow his guide. Don't watch these videos, because if you do, you're going to end up with every character you ever wanted and then not be able to gear them.
No, you can follow the guide. You just need to gear them.
You can't, because you've got too many other characters.
No, you just gear them. You gear the team and move on to the next.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's what we've been doing for 76 weeks. Yeesh. No, that's the whole point of this game. Like, if you play it right and get all the characters in a timely manner, they want you stuck behind the gear so that you smash.
Yeah.
Ships.
That's the gotcha. Gotcha.
Yeah. Ships has just been. I mean, there's no real movement on ships because the ships themselves are done. I mean, I'm still farming Bittleby every day. I farm Anakin ZTA every day. 14 shards away from Anakin. So
Nice.
once Anakin is done, I'll add Umbaran. I'll just shift my farm over to Umbaran so I can get him done.
Okay.
And then just keep up with my other farms over there. Yeah. I want to get Bittleby like done because I want to transition Houndstooth out of it.
Dude, that farm is so freaking slow.
Yeah, I mean I have 5-star on my main account, but that's it. I don't have any higher than that.
Key is to have started day one on all accounts. Yeah, that is the key. Then you can literally just be like, oh, let's go for this character. Got him.
Doesn't everyone start on day one?
Day one of the game starting. I'm assuming. I don't know. I don't know what DSP is referring to.
Yeah, I'm just being silly, but yeah, as far as that, I mean, what I'm farming right now, so I do this every day. I get my ETA, which, like I said, once I'm done with that, we'll switch over to, where is he here? Yeah, Umbaran. But I go ETA, and then I'm working on my B1.
Nice.
134 shards away on that one. And then if I have anything left over, like if I logged in and actually did stuff that day, which I did today, I will come over here and I will put some farming in on
Nest.
Nestoruni.
Yo, Nest is no joke. Like, I know a lot of people see her as a luxury character, but that luxury character ruins lives in GAC.
So one thing that I haven't been doing and I need to be doing is Wicket is my, well, no, it's not. I was about to say Wicket's my only hard node farm, but it's not. It's Wicket and Bittleby. So,
Gotcha.
Cantina we already talked about. That's 501st. And then of course all the goodies. Give me the goodies.
Nom 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 nom.
I'm picking up any character I see in here that I don't already have maxed. I don't care who it is. And then obviously the Kyrotex.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, show. Shipbuilding materials, so I can buy mods. Guild store is gear. Ooh, that's finishing something.
A whole lot of somethings. Padme. Or Badstilla.
Yeah, we'll save that. Got here. Squad Arena Store, Prestige, same thing. Just want to be able to max out everything once I get Negotiator leveled up a little bit. Galactic War Store is just going into currency. Mod Store. Oh, and you know what? I want to backtrack here for a second for Galactic War Store because AR Movie Trailers commented something like a month or two ago, a couple months ago, I don't know, where he said that you get more tokens for ships than you do for characters. So I wanted to clarify that real quick, where he is correct. He's 100% correct. I want to give you the math on it. So each of these is 400. So it's 400 currency for either 5 shards of a character or 4 shards of a ship.
Mm-hmm.
So if you look at it for currency per currency, when you spend 400, you're getting 75 shard store per 400 Galactic War Store.
Okay.
When you buy a ship, you're getting 76 per 400. So
Okay.
it's one additional currency, which in the long run, you know, whatever you want to do. But it is more, so he is 100% correct. If you look at it from a currency per token standpoint, these are giving you 15 per, where the ships are giving you 19 per. So I just want to make sure, like, if you're trying to do the math on it, realize that yes, these are giving you 19 per, but you're still spending 400 and you're only getting 4. But yes, 76 instead of 75.
Very nice. Very nice.
Fleet Arena store. Obviously checking here for things like Plo Koon, who's right there. What we got here. A barn pops up in here sometimes. Give me some Clone Sergeant. And I spent too much, so I can't get to Zeta. If I have enough, I grab Zetas in here. If an Omega was here, I would have grabbed that right now as well.
Low on Omegas.
I'm low on everything. Zetas, Omegas.
Bro, what happened to your Get One?
Been spending.
Oh man.
I was tired of looking at it. I'm still a little ways away from actually working on Malik and then using him in a team. So I figured I'll build it back up. I want Hermit Yoda and Wampa done, so I've been spending on them.
Okay.
So
it's going to a good cause.
Yeah. Yep. So I'm gonna get those guys done. That way they're done. Then I'll save up for Malik. Then I'll save up for gas. And then finally, in about another 76 weeks, I'll be able to use that currency for gear. Championship store. Yeah, it's all gear, but I don't have any currency. And then shard store, obviously, I just spend on anything that I have less than 50 of. Or if I know that it's something that I see a lot. Sometimes I'll grab these down here, but not always.
Nice, man.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's where I'm at.
So yeah, they're the two accounts, guys. Obviously some differences, similarities of where things have gone. Obviously Relic on our main teams. Evo has put relics into his bounty hunters, where I've put mine into my geos. But I think most of it makes sense, right? He uses Bosk in his Bosk's Houndstooth in his fleet arena, whereas I don't, right? Mine are greatly based on geos and the pilotless ships on this account. So it actually makes sense when you start looking into the whys of it, right? Boss being relic for Houndstooth, right? It's his main tank in his arena. Why would you not relic him? You know, I start off with Sunfac in my main fleet. He's my main tank. Why would I not relic him?
And I mean, he is good for the dark side Genos and territory battles as well. So, I mean, Bosk's ship, even if you're not using it in your main arena, he can solo one of those it's 2 or 3 of those events.
Yeah,
I know
I've
for sure
watched you do it. Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, where the whole team may not make it through, he can sit there and solo. I just, you know, let it do its thing, come back and check on it every now and then. But it's a mix. It's between him and Thrawn's capital ship. So it's really Thrawn's capital ship doing the work, but he's sitting there living.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. DSP said don't need Houndstooth for malevolence, but it's good for negotiator. I think got to mix that drink with Fireball. Oh, Angry Orchard, man, yeah, that thing is. I got work tomorrow, man. Fireball. I got work tomorrow. I can't be doing Fireball and Angry Orchard. Oh, it's good. It's good. You know what else is good? It's called a bee sting. You take some cider, hard cider, and mead. Typically a little sweeter mead. And take that as a shot. It's really good, man. It's really good. So, had some on my camping trip this year. Delicious. Absolutely delicious.
You know what's good? Milk with a little chocolate syrup in it. It's really good.
Chocolate milk is delicious. Yeah, I'm actually drinking the unfiltered. Usually I don't do the unfiltered. I just do the regular crisp apple. And I like this one.
Oh, are those one of the variety packs that I brought over?
Yeah.
Working through?
Yeah. Working through that variety pack.
You got the rosé left?
Yeah, I won't be drinking that one. That's all mama. I've tried that one before. Nope, it not for me. Not for me whatsoever. All right, guys, so those are the two accounts. I'm at 2.1 million in GP. I don't know if we saw it. Evo, what was your GP at?
Just under that.
Yeah, right there. 2069. And Evo actually has more legendary characters unlocked than I do. He's got D-Rev and CLS, along with Jedi Knight Revan and Padme. Yep. So, and Chewie. You have Chewie too, right?
Yep. He's 7 stars.
And he's 7 stars.
Oh, well, here, we can just do this. Let's pull up that journey guide.
The journey guide. So, Grandmaster Yoda.
Scroll through.
Grandmaster Yoda, Palp, Thrawn, Chimera, R2,
C-3PO.
C-3PO.
I don't have C-3PO.
No, you don't. You're working on them. So I've got C-3PO.
Oh, I see. It's got that little overlay on it.
Yeah. I don't have CLS. You do.
So your Thrawn's capital ship's not done yet. So
no, it's 6 stars, not 7. Yeah.
Okay. So you got C-3PO, where I don't.
Mm-hmm. You have CLS.
CLS. Yep.
Which I don't. Neither one of us have Jedi Knight Luke. I do have MILF unlocked though. He's at 5 stars, not 7.
Wait a minute. Why is your MILF look different?
I don't know.
I don't have him. Maybe that's it.
Probably. Yeah, mine's unlocked.
That's weird. I wonder why mine has the gold around it and yours doesn't.
I don't know. Maybe because you're ready to do it. I don't know.
I'm not though.
Oh.
They're not all 5-star. I'm 3 out of 5 ships.
All right. So I've got 5-star Chewie. You've got 7-star Chewie.
Yeah.
We both have Jedi Knight Revan. You have D-Rev. I don't. Neither one of us have Malik. We both have Kenobi. Both have Padme, and we both have Traya.
Yep. Yeah. I'm only 1 ahead of you, right?
Maybe not.
Like 1.
Because
1.5.
I have C-3PO, and you don't.
Yeah, it's your C-3PO to my CLS, but then I have Malik.
Yeah, you have Malik and 7-star, or you have Revan and 7-star 3PO or 7-star Chewie.
Or yeah, not Malik.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be interesting because you've got Darth D-Rev. I'm kind of closing in. I'm closing in on gas.
Like nowhere near gas.
Yeah, I'm kind of closing in on gas. A lot of this is going to be activating ships and just taking them up to be able to go in there. Yeah, I'm literally, this is gear for me in Star Count and
I'm not
Shock 2.
too far behind. I know I've got some Magna Guard tokens.
Yeah.
She's done. Working on him. He pops up, so I can keep him going. I'm working on these guys. I'm farming this, and she's done.
Yeah, whereas I'm farming this, and I'm gearing the rest. No, you're not in the bad spot. You're not in the bad spot.
Yeah, I thought I was further behind than I am. I know you're a lot further ahead, but yeah.
Yeah, no, you're not in a bad spot. So, and then it's just finishing the farm on Anakin ship because I have 7-star
For endurance.
How are you ahead of me on endurance? Oh, you got in before I did. Yeah, I'm 2 events away for endurance. Well, that was the other thing. So, we'll see. See how it goes. Hopefully, I get gas before the end of the year, and I can get Jedi Knight Revan, or not Jedi Knight Revan, Darth Revan by the end of the year. I mean, my D-Rev farm is going pretty good, actually, so I only have 2 characters left to get to 7 stars, and then it's just gear. So it's actually really not that bad. I'm really not that far behind as what I make it seem. You are CLS though. Your CLS and Chewy is what kind of gives you an edge, is giving you an edge there for sure. Because I haven't worked on those guys for those guys. All right, y'all. Well, thanks for stopping by to another Imperial Military Podcast Show, DSPAR movie trailers. And Connor, thank you guys so much. We definitely enjoy having you guys on, talking with you guys every Tuesday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Imperial Military Podcast Show. So, my name is Itachi, and he is
Cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, but he's Evo. So we're gonna get out of here, guys, and we'll see you guys next Tuesday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't miss Grand Arena with me, Itachi, tomorrow at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Opening day for the final week. See if we can hit Kyber on our 3 accounts. And then Friday night at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we talk Hyperdrive Bundle and main account. So don't miss those, all at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time this week, Wednesday and Friday. Right back here. Same bat time, same bat channel. All right, guys, until next time, we're going to head and throw up the deuces. Peace out, y'all.